Hey everybody, how you all doing? And I am here today with a long overdue, long awaited Batman review. Yep, it's been this long. I apologize for the tardiness, but after that, I will get to some other fun movies that I do have planned lined up for you, like Haunting in Venice and Sound of Freedom, two movies I've been on my list for a long time. Please excuse the shaky camera. I have a very clingy cat. Cypher, would you please? But anyway, so let's talk about the Batman. So after, dear God, I'm going to say this right now. A 3-hour Batman movie is a slog to get through, but after much thought, I will admit I both liked this movie, but also there's some moments where I hated it. Okay, but outside of the long running time, notwithstanding, there's moments that I feel like that Reeves did a good job, like taking inspiration for his story and bringing it to life. Okay, borrowing elements from year one was a good idea. As well as, let's see, you got the Riddler being now being the main villain, turning him into more like a serial killer-esque villain, or psychopathic villain, was probably a pretty cool way to go. Paul Dano and played him, and my goodness, his performance was absolutely amazing. And also the fact that there was a shit ton of Easter eggs and interesting things that you might have missed throughout the movie. I don't want to talk too much about them because I feel like if I tell you all of them, you're gonna have to go back and find them all. But but again, it's more of those, like, if you watch it real close, if you have like an eagle eye moment, you'll pick up like, oh, I didn't see that. Oh, I didn't pick up on that, or think about it. But all that, you could definitely see some good things, and that's what makes a mark of a good story brought to life on the screen. This is filmmaking 101, in my opinion. Like what Matt Reeves has done throughout the course of this story and throughout the course of this movie. And to me, here's another thing. This isn't your typical superhero movie. I think everybody is agreeing with me. This is not a superhero movie. This is a detective movie. Which hasn't been done in a long time. The last big good detective movie that we had was Glass Onion. That was years ago. But here's the thing: that's Glass Onion. That's a totally different thing. Here, that had a bit of a screwball comedy moments in it. But here, this feels like more of the serious film noir detective movie, and this one definitely owned itself on the big screen and in a good way. Which, Cypher, would you please? But so again, I apologize for the shaky camera. But yeah, that's a good thing. Like, you rarely see these days, and I feel like they did a good job. But definitely the story, the door is definitely left open for part two. I understand part two is being filmed and underway. It's going to be out in 2027. So cool beans. I'm curious where we go from here. Or are we going to finally see the Joker as the end of the movie tease? Like, yeah, I hope so. By the way, I loved Colin Farrell as the Penguin. My God, he's virtually unrecognizable. When I showed this to my wife, when Caitlin looked at me and like, that's not Colin Farrell. I go, yeah, it is. She did like adult things, like, holy crap, like she couldn't believe it. You wouldn't guess that was him under all that makeup, all those prosthetics, and that fat suit. You could tell that wasn't him. But he is set to return in the sequel, along with, of course, Jeffrey Wright, and of course Rob Pattinson. So you got those guys, and I think, memory serves me well, I believe someone else is set to return. But I'm getting a little off topic. My only other gripe about this movie was I felt like there was way too many villains, to add to the story. But of course, I feel like I know where they were going with this, because again, this was more of the more of the detective style movie. The movie or kind of built elements from year one and whatnot. Besides the Penguin, and the Riddler, you had. You also had Carmine Falcone. You had Sal Maroni. Again, the two warring mob bosses of Gotham. What the whole Gotham tie-in? It works, kind of thing. And and by the way, Nick Turturro. Oh yeah, Nick Turturro. He did a fantastic job as Falcone. Between him and Tom Wilkinson, which actor did I like playing Falcone or John Doman on Gotham? Man, it's a toss up. Maybe eventually I'll like to do a deep dive into into all the different Batman characters in the near future. including Alfred. I loved Andy Serkis as Alfred. Like again, like if you get I will always say like Michael Gough, will always be the OG Alfred because he was in all four of those the previous Batman movies. With between Keaton and the Schumacher eras. But yeah, like I loved his performance. But again, I'm getting a little off topic. Overall, again, it's a good masterpiece of a both of just making it. It's a superhero movie, but not really a superhero movie. A detective movie that really excelled. Pattinson was a perfect fit and a good replacement for Ben Affleck. I'm sorry to get off topic there. I'm just saying right there. Like Affleck sucked. I'm gonna admit right there. Okay, so, I'm sorry. Between him and Clooney, they sucked. Okay, Pattinson, better job. Okay, but outside my gripes and all that, if you have not seen the Batman, I highly encourage you. And yes, I definitely encourage you to rewatch it again because there are a whole lot of background elements and a whole lot of things that you might key details you might have missed it. And again, keep an eye on it. And you will see, like, oh my God, it's all there, everything was right there in front of you this entire time, and you didn't know it. Okay, so that does it for a night. If I had to give this movie a score, I'm gonna give it a hearty. All right, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Okay, may a nerve viewing, but outside of that, definitely, is it one of the best Batman movies? Yeah, I might have to change up my ranking. I don't know, but I will still retain that The Dark Knight is still the best Batman movie ever. This, again, jury's still out. I'm sorry. Okay? Who knows? Anyway, that does for a night. Let me know what you think. Thumbs up the video, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for some more awesome and exciting content.